where to path level 1. Okay, so level 1, what you want to think about is pretty much the way I put it, what I break it down is I'm thinking about 3 things. Thinking about number 1, where is my priority? Number 2, where is the volatility? Can I make plays with the are we carry check? So priority. The simple rule of where you want to path to is path to Prio. Path to Prio. Okay. The reason why you path to Prio is because if the enemy jungler ganks your lane with Prio, you should be able to 2v2 counter gank it and win the game. If your enemy jungler does not come to gank the lane with Prio, what's gonna happen is the enemy is the you're the laner that you have that has Prio is going to keep winning lane. Okay, so normally when your laner has Prio, they're winning. If someone is pushed up, it means they are winning. Okay, if your laner like normally that's what it means. Sometimes it's just based off how the wave goes, and the wave can go back like can bounce back. But normally speaking, if someone's able to generate Prio or generate wave advantage, it's because they're winning. So the simplest rule I can give is path to your priority lane. If you have multiple priority lanes, think about what's going to happen in the mid game, who's going to be the strongest, who's also the most likely to die. So for example, this game, if I have Ken in top, I have Zyra bot lane. It's very likely that if Kennen is fighting Riven, it's going to be really volatile. My Kennen will have Prio, at least I think. Maybe Riven can just blow it up, but she'll lose HP. But the big thing is my bot lane. I feel like my bot lane is safer than my top lane. Right, I could be wrong here, but that's just kind of the general ideas of how you think about where to path. You just think about priority, volatility, and who's gonna carry / can you make plays. So for example, me pathing to Kennen, I can for sure make plays. Why? Because my Kennen, if he has Prio, he's gonna come invade, or we're gonna dive, or we're gonna just gank the Riven. Any of those things will kind of, you know, come from the idea of playing to Kennen. And then the last thing is to just think about how possible is it for you to path the ball line. Generally speaking, pathing the ball line is like 80-90% of your games you should be pathing the ball line. Why is ball line so important? Well, let's say my Xayah and Zyra do have priority. Okay, Zyra can now gank mid. Zyra can now invade with me. Zyra can now generate a lot of vision, deny their mid-lane vision. Zyra can fuck with this guy by himself, unironically. Zyra can do a lot, right? And what's Thresh doing? He's stuck under turret. Let's say Thresh has Prio, right? Now Thresh can go do the same thing. Having support move is so powerful. And even if your support doesn't move, they're at least going to be humping the lane and they're going to be winning hard, hopefully. But pathing the ball lane is normally where you want to be pathing towards. When in doubt, path ball lane.